Well, yeah, they're like an Olympic event.
Is it? It's exclusively Olympic. It's no one else does them.
Well, I'm sure other places do them.
So you were listing off decathlon events, and it was just like people running. It was mainly just running different lengths of track.
Sure, yes.
Which is
well,
barely.
No,
That's not
no.
really a decathlon.
Okay, no. That was an icosathlon. Okay, that's a different thing.
How long? How much is that? 20, you said?
Also, yeah, that's 20 events. I would have to look that up as well to figure out what the events in those are. But I do have the events in a decathlon in front of me.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Day 1 is 100 meters, easy. Anybody can do it, right? A long jump, I can jump pretty long. A shot put, I can put shots. I can jump high, and then I can run another 400 meters.
And that's day 1?
Yeah. And then day 2...
I don't like that they have 2 of the same activity. They have to be all different activities. They
do have, because it's like two running and 2 jumping. With a throwing in the middle.
Jumping at least is... Wait, what was the second jump? I know there's the long jump.
There's the long jump and there's the high jump, but isn't
Those
high
are
jump
different
just... No, because a high jump is just a long jump but vertical. You just jump long away from the ground. What do you mean?
They involve different skill sets, I think.
No, they don't.
Someone who can long jump can't necessarily high jump, but someone who can run a 100-meter dash can also run a 400-meter.
No, I can run. I can jump long and high.
All right, show me.
All right, ready? Ready? Which one do you want first, the long jump or the high jump?
The high.
The high jump? Okay. Here I go. Just float away.
It looks like you didn't even move an inch.
Okay. Well, I float away. Hi, I'm so far away.
You should put in a spring sound effect. You like boing.
Yes, that was the
sound
plan.
of you going through the ceiling like a crash.
Well, I was hoping you would go, oh wow, he's gone. You know, like an improv scene.
No.
Okay, my bad.
I don't. You thought that I was gonna just pretend. You thought I was gonna.
I know.
Play your little game.
Sorry. You're right. I shouldn't play games. Forgive me.
You need to be 100% serious. You need to be focused.
I'm just a silly little guy.
Okay, do your long jump now.
Wait, okay, the bit's over. No, we're starting the episode.
Okay. Welcome back to Die on Any Hill, the show where we bring a sport to the hill.
That is true.
And we pick a new rule for it.
That's right.
This is Mckay with my guest star, Anty.
Yeah, that's right. I'm guest starring today, and that means we're doing Sports Rules Part 2, baby. Pew, pew, pew.
This guy loves his sports.
I love sports so much, notoriously. And that's why I enjoy adding rules to sports to make them more entertaining. Because, let's be honest, they're boring. When's the last time you had fun watching a sport, Mckay?
It would be a while.
Exactly. I can't remember it.
The only sport I watch is the Super Bowl. And I wouldn't say I have fun watching it necessarily. Like, I have fun at Super Bowl events, but it's not coming from me watching it.
Fair. Because,
but to answer your
lame.
question, the Super Bowl, maybe.
No, but you didn't have fun watching the Super Bowl. You had fun hanging out with friends.
Yeah.
Just like a certain sport, which I don't remember if we talked about this last time, but NASCAR. I have another improvement for NASCAR, if I did say an improvement last time, but this is a better improvement for NASCAR. See, these are just some dudes driving in circles. Boring. Lame. We've seen it. I can drive in circles, man. But what makes NASCAR fun is being in the crowd, you're with some buds, you're having a few brews, getting a little drunk, to watch these guys go around in circles. So my proposition that to make it more interesting from a racing perspective is that every lap the driver has to drink at least one beer. So, like, if it's 500 laps, by the end of it, they'll have 500 beers.
Okay. Is
And
that, like, how many laps do they typically do?
Isn't that why it's like the Indy 500?
Because they do 500 laps.
Is that NASCAR? Wait, hold on.
I know nothing about it, so...
Is the Indy 500 NASCAR? I should know this.
Yes, it is. Around 50 laps for short events and 200 to 500 for major Cup Series races. The Daytona 500 has 200 laps.
That's the Indy 500 name. As well.
The Coca-Cola 600 is... Oh, it's miles. That's why it's called... It's 500 miles.
Oh my God. Okay, so, yes, between every lap, that means from the point, like, they're at the finish line, they start the lap, that means they have to have finished their bottle of beer before they can cross the finish line. And however they want to do that, that is fine. That means if they want to, like, drink it at the beginning, great. If they want to drink it, like, right before they cross, that's fine. But do they have to...
Do they get... do they just have, like, 500 bottles of beer already in the car with them?
They do, like, cars will now have coolers and beer koozies installed, obviously.
And I guess when you're getting low, you just get more from the pit stop. Okay.
Yep, exactly. That part is already covered. But I also think what it's going to do is because... So the Indy 500 is about 200 laps, right? And it's about 15 to 20 seconds to do one lap. So
okay. So it's one beer every 20 seconds.
Yeah, one beer.
I feel like these races would be over really quick.
Yeah.
I think you just think that. I think the thing we're getting at is that you think these events go on a little too long.
You'll have 200 beers in a little over an hour. Like, about 66 minutes you will have 200 beers. But this will make... I think this will make NASCAR races longer because we will allow the drivers to stop to drink their beer if they need to, right? It's like you don't necessarily have to drink and drive. You just have to drink and then drive. But, So, like, they can stop right before the finish line to, get out of the car, drink their beer, chat with some people.
What if we wanted to do... Obviously, we want to keep the DUI in the mix, but we want to do a safer version. What if they smoke a little bit? They smoke a joint every lap, and so now they're driving slow.
But that would make it less exciting, though. Is the problem?
That would make it maybe more entertaining, though. Watching people, I don't even know what that would look like, but they'd all be going very slow, I'd assume.
They would. It would be NASCAR at 5 miles an hour. They would stretch those laps into 20 minutes each time.
That would be great. And then you're like, oh, who's gonna go like just 6 miles an hour faster?
That is true. But okay, I think drinking would be better. You'll get people driving faster, more dangerously. It'll be a more interesting sport.
I do think it would be more interesting for sure. I feel like it would be over. I think like someone within the first like 20 minutes would crash into everybody. Like all the cars.
Also, just a little disclaimer: don't drink and drive. This is a joke. I do not drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive unless you're a professional NASCAR driver.
Nope, don't. Even if you're a professional NASCAR driver, do not drink and drive.
But we do agree it'd be really fun and entertaining if you did.
It would be so entertaining. It would be over so fast.
Yeah. Let me
lap 5 and someone's dead.
It would happen. Yeah, no, there would be multiple deaths every race. Do you like the have you seen those runs, like the donut and beer runs?
No.
Where people like run and then I guess that's probably not both, but I've seen ones where like people drink a beer every time they do a lap, but it's on foot, so hopefully you control yourself a little better, or eat a donut.
Oh, that sounds horrid.
Yeah, it's a little more mental or physically challenging. So that's like a physical challenge. I guess the race is more the mental challenge of how well does your mind handle.
I think it'd be a physical challenge to have 200 beers in under an hour.
The thing is, the race wouldn't go that long. Like, the race would be done in under 30 minutes, I think.
Why? These are competent professionals.
Maybe. I think if they, like, if you're trained for it, yeah, that would be interesting to see how well people's tolerance builds up to that if they spend their whole life training for this event.
You know, that is true, because there are those guys who can just, like, put down some liquor.
And then just drive home fine. Maybe you're one of those guys, listeners.
No,
and the thing
you're
is,
not.
You don't know till you
You're
drive.
not one of those guys. Listeners, you are not. Get a ride. Trust me.
Anyways, back to what we're talking about.
Yeah, drinking and driving, and how we love it.
Maybe, is there a way that we can make it safer? What if they were in, like, those bowls, like Zorb balls or whatever? The ones that people
I think that's what it was.
Oh, is that what our original one was?
I do feel like I remember
last
that. Time.
Yeah.
That sounds so familiar.
That does sound really familiar, now that we're talking about it.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, we're building. It's collaborative. We're building on past takes.
Okay.
So they have the Zorbs.
It definitely had. I don't remember if it was driving. I do feel like it had to do with driving. I think
was
it was like
just
driving
NASCAR
and
with
hitting.
Zorbs.
Maybe, but that would be great. Obviously, that must have been the take because it was a great take.
Was it like
Zorbs.
A airbag type thing, or was it just NASCAR with Zorbs?
I feel like the way we had it was like the cars were hitting the Zorbs. That's vaguely what I remember the conversation going to. Like, it was like how far could you hit the Zorb or something? No, that would be fun.
You know what else would be fun with Zorbs?
What's that?
Sorry.
Yes, and
golf. Like, what if golf was just you were in a Zorb and you had to? It was the fastest to get in the hole.
Wait, you're the ball, or you're playing golf in a Zorb?
You are in the Zorb playing golf, but it's timed now, and you have to get yourself in the hole.
Is that golf, or is that just people running around jumping in a hole? I feel like golf is you hitting it with it's you hitting it with a club, or is it someone else hitting you with like a bat until you get into the like the whole thing? Golf isn't the ball trying to get itself into the hole; it's you trying to get a separate ball into the hole.
You're in the Zorb, but then there's NASCAR drivers around you trying to hit you into the hole.
That would be extremely difficult, but
that's why it's a sport.
I think we got something there. That's true. That's why it's a professional sport that only professionals should drink while doing.
Yeah.
It would be, and do the Zorbs also have to drink every 20 seconds?
the Zorbs have been drinking already. You drink before you get in the Zorb.
Okay. Yeah, I
No,
guess
or
that's how
the
that's how you
Zorb.
get in
The
the Zorb.
Zorb they have to hotbox the Zorb.
Oh gosh, I don't. I
So
do not
the
like that.
Zorb is smoking, and the drivers are drinking.
Okay, and is the whole like it? Okay, so are there like different cars trying to hit it into the hole,
Yes.
or is it like everyone has their own Zorb and hole?
So I think we could go a few different ways with that. We could do it golf rules, so it's like one at a time, how many hits it takes you to get it into the hole. Right?
Okay, yeah,
So like
or mini
how many
golf
hits?
where it's like mini golf where you can hit everyone takes a turn and you can hit your opponent's Zorb out of the way.
Sure, but I feel like there's going to be the tactic of the Zorbs themselves trying to not get in the hole.
Why aren't they on the same team, or do they not want to get in the hole?
Maybe they're on opposite teams. So once your Zorb gets in the hole, you're eliminated and you're out.
Okay,
Not the one you're hitting, but you were trying to hit your opponent's Zorbs into the hole. So this is just soccer.
I feel like it's also. I guess I don't know how large the hole is, but I feel like it's really easy to avoid a hole.
Zorb sized.
So it's just the size of you. That's got to be so. It's going to be incredibly difficult to put. Not only if it was just a regular inanimate ball with a car to get it into a hole of its size.
Have you been in a Zorb?
Let alone have
how hard is it to navigate a Zorb?
I haven't been in one.
So you've neither been in a Zorb nor have you smoked weed. So you don't know, man.
You're saying like it's going to be easier than I think it is.
I think it's going to be easier to knock a bunch of stoned Zorbs into a hole than you think.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just like there's no way you could do it. I don't even think you could do it if it was just a regular ball with a car.
Yeah, surely you can. Surely.
No.
We got to try this.
I think if the hole is twice as big as the Zorbs, you could do it.
Okay. I mean, well, not necessarily. I don't think twice as big, but like 1.5. I'll give you that. I'll give you 1.5.
Okay. Yeah, what is the sport called now? Is this still golf?
No, this is NASCAR.
My bad.
Obviously.
And so are they also still trying to race as well?
Yes.
Or is the race trying to get the Zorb in the hole?
The race is trying to get your opponent's Zorbs in the hole.
Okay.
Once your team's Zorb is in the hole, you have to leave.
There definitely is a sport out there where people are hitting Zorbs with cars. Like that's got to be a thing that is happening.
Surely, there's rednecks out there absolutely doing that. And you know what? I don't blame them. That sounds awesome.
Do people hit Zorbs with cars?
Gemini! Come here, Gemini!
Gemini says yes. Some people have intentionally hit Zorbs with cars, often for stunts.
I mean, what else is there?
The automaker Nissan. Oh, here's a good twist. The automaker Nissan created the world's largest Zorb ball and placed their car inside of it. What if we switched it up and it's the people trying to hit cars and Zorbs into giant holes?
Sure. Yes. What do the people have to hit them with? Do they have normal sized golf clubs?
They're just normal, just a regular golf clubs hitting
so they're just
massive
gonna run over by the
Nissan Zorbs.
In the Nissan Zorb.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the Toyota Grundle?
You've not told me about the Toyota Grundle.
So I just started talking about. I was in the car with Christina. And I just started talking about the Toyota Grundle, and she's like, "Is that a real car? That's a real car." And I just kept going on. Yeah, the Toyota Grundle. They don't make it anymore, but they made it in like the 90s. Have you not seen a Toyota Grundle? You should look up a Toyota Grundle right now.
Did you look it up?
No, I think I stopped her because of what Grundle is.
Oh, should I know what a Grundle is? I don't know what it is.
A Grundle
Should I Google
is,
it? Or do I not want to know my search
you
history?
can Urban Dictionary it, yeah.
Okay.
The Toyota Grundle is not a real car, by the way. If that was not clear.
Okay, well, how have I never heard of a Grundle before? Okay, I've just looked up what it is.
Yeah, it's that. That's your Grundle.
I've never heard that word. Interesting.
You've never heard the word Grundle?
No. Well, I thought it was maybe like a Harry Potter thing or something, but I did not
Disgusting. I would never reference Harry Potter. I'm a man of class.
Okay.
I believe in Nissan Zorbs and drinking and driving. I don't believe in don't drink and drive.
Or watch Harry Potter. Don't do either of those two things.
Yes, do not drink and drive or watch Harry Potter.
Okay, well that's a good sport, I think.
Yeah.
We've got one.
Thanks.
Pretty solid
One
one
sport
here.
in the bag.
Okay, on to our next sport.
Fixed.
Okay. Have you ever heard of Hornison?
Is this one of them British sports that isn't real?
Never mind. Okay, it's a Swiss sport, but it's just farmers golf, where someone hits a nut with a rod rather than a golf ball. So we basically already did golf, so I'm gonna go find a different one.
That's fine. Have you seen that sport? I don't remember what it is, where it's like you have to run up the pole and grab the flag.
Run up a pole? Yeah, I think I do know what you're talking about.
There are a lot of really weird sports out there. Not actually weird, but it is like, oh, that's fun. That's cool that people still do that.
They're all just like variations of, I'd say 90% of them are just variations of hitting a ball with a stick. Or trying to put a ball in a hole with a stick.
Ball in
and
hole
I want to find
stick.
the ones that are not like that. I want to find the ones that are walking up poles, like you said, and getting something.
We don't believe. Okay, we only want a stick if it's large and we can walk up it to grab a flag.
Correct.
What about like the Highland Games, those kind of things?
Oh, here's one. Ulama.
Ulama?
It's a Mexican sport. 5 to 12 players on each team. The player can strike the ball only with their hips. A heavy rubber ball about 7 pounds is used.
Oh, that's the thing that's in the Road to El Dorado.
Oh, I never saw that.
What?
Yeah, I never saw that one.
Bro, that is a masterpiece.
I didn't see a lot of those.
Influenced so many things in my life.
Like what? Name one thing.
My wife.
You didn't even know what Ulama was.
Yeah, I didn't know the name of it, but I saw it.
Anyways, back to Ulama. I think Christina obviously sounds like she would be. You did remove the picture. I think Christina is perfectly suited to play Ulama. It sounds like. So I think we could start our own like team and make this a thing. Like it needs to be a more widely known sport. There needs to be. What I like about the theory of it is you don't use your arms or your legs, and too many sports rely on arms and legs. Like there's so many other parts of the body that we just aren't even attempting to use for sports.
There are a lot of parts of the body we don't use for sports. I'm looking at. Okay, I need to stop. I need to stop.
Oh gosh,
I'm sorry.
what are you looking at?
I'm distracted.
What are you looking at over there? Oh my gosh.
Listen,
What even is she? What is she doing?
it's the scene where she's teaching them to play Ulani.
Oh, so this is it. Interesting. Okay. You know what? Forget it. I forget I even brought up Ulama.
Is that what's Ulani? What's Ulani?
Ulama.
Ulani. What's Ulani? That's a thing,
Ulama,
right?
I think.
That's
I don't know what Ulami is.
I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
That's a T.
There's a huge list of unicycle basketball, unicycle handball, unicycle hockey, unicycle racing.
I do see at work a lot of random sports like the. Have you heard of the PFC?
I have not.
It's the Pillow Fighting Championship, baby.
Oh, that's sick.
It's wild to watch.
I've seen like, oh gosh, yeah, this is great. Yeah, why isn't this more popular?
Right?
I've never heard of this.
The sports need to be more accessible and way more interesting.
Yeah, we just have all the same sports, but there's like 800 sports on this list, and we don't get to see like any of them.
Right.
But I really like these. I like these unicycle ones: unicycle basketball, unicycle handball, unicycle hockey, unicycle racing.
Is this just because you have a unicycle?
No, of course not. I feel like you
do
could.
You do any of these sports? Are these all sports you do? This is why you like these sports. You're trying to convince us that these are cool.
Imagine if you're in a Zorb but on a unicycle. That would be sick. And you could
So okay, hold on. Are you on the unicycle inside the Zorb?
No.
Or is
like
the Zorb,
in a Zorb your feet are sticking out of the bottom, right?
Okay.
So I think so.
No, you're just inside, right?
I think there are different kinds of Zorbs. I think there are the ones where you can run around, and there are also ones where you are just in the ball.
Do we know what a Zorb is? Do I know what a Zorb is?
Okay, so it does look like you're totally inside of a Zorb.
Yeah, I was thinking then I Google it, and there's the ones where you're just like, yeah, your legs are on the bottom, sticking out the bottom.
Yeah, I guess there are two different kinds.
What's the correct one? Okay, in the NASCAR, I'm envisioning the one that you're fully inside.
You don't like the idea of having people's legs sticking out the bottom when you ram into it with a car?
No, that's going to result in injury, unlike, the drinking
and we want to keep everything
and
safe.
The substance abuse.
We don't want to hurt. We don't want people to get hurt. No. Okay, we want everyone to have a fun, safe time when they're driving drunk and going for other people's Zorbs.
Safety is our utmost priority.
Yeah, sorry, I'm really failing on coming up with a good alternative sport here.
That's because you only want unicycle sports.
Urban golf.
Urban golf?
So it's just like regular golf, except you can play it. You play it anywhere. You're just like with your friends. You locate a hole somewhere, and you're like, okay, that's where I'm hitting the ball.
Fair enough.
I love that these are like actually listed as like what makes this an official sport on the sports website. That's the question.
What is a sport? According to Oxford, it's an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. So,
how do you feel? Finish Skittles.
What?
It's called Finish Skittles.
Okay.
And in a match, opposing players take turns to knock and move the other's Skittles out of the playing area. And it's not the candy you're thinking.
God dang it.
It's a little wooden cylinder. So there are 2 playing squares, a set of 10 cylindrical wooden blocks called Skittles, and then a wooden bat. And what you're trying to do is throwing the bat into the other person's playing square and knock over their Skittles.
Okay.
So this is some good creativity.
Sure.
Literally just people standing
Isn't
on opposite sides of the room
just,
hurling bats at each other's blocks.
Isn't a cylinder just a ball with multiple sides?
Then it's not a ball. A ball doesn't have multiple sides.
No, it's a ball just with a couple more sides.
I mean, yeah.
See?
A cylinder is a round ball with 2 sides, I guess you could say.
We're getting away from balls. We need no balls, no sticks, and no holes.
Well, what does that leave you? Give me a sport with no balls, no sticks, and no holes. That doesn't exist. I guess maybe that's our challenge, is to create a sport without balls, sticks, and holes.
Swimming, skateboarding, gymnastics. Okay. Ha! So thank you, Gemini. Gemini's sports, on my figure skating.
Okay, so sports that aren't ball, sticks, or holes, or just getting from one place to another fast. That's the other category of sport.
Okay, hold on. We got this. No balls.
What is a sport that involves you sitting in one place, not doing anything physical? That's just gaming, right? Professional gaming.
I was going to say League of Legends.
Yeah.
So, esports, that's what we've landed on? We should just do esports?
That sounds right up our alley.
That does.
Okay, I'm back to scanning the list.
What the hell? Hold on. What is no ball?
Oh, I like this. Cricket. A 2-on-2 flying disc game, also known as disc cricket, cups, Susie sticks, and crispy wickets. This has got to be a British game.
It is, absolutely, it has to be. Nobody else would name something crispy wickets.
Oh my gosh. It's popular throughout the United States.
How did Britain conquer half the world? How?
Listen to... People call it stick-upsy, drunken snatch, disc cricket,
no, they
cups,
don't.
Susie
Nobody
sticks,
calls it that.
Crispy wickets, or catchy throwy.
No, we are not playing a sport called catchy throwy. Absolutely not. Not in my house. This is why. This is the reason we threw all that tea in the harbor. Okay, it's because of things like this. Because they kept
wanting to play catchy throwy or crispy wickets.
We will not stand for this.
This is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
God. Nothing makes me feel more patriotic than hearing what British people call things.
The thing is, it doesn't say anything about Britain. It only says the US on here. But there's no way that this isn't like a British thing.
This has to be.
Oh, you want to go play some catchy throwy? We'll go play drunken snatch.
We got that drunken snatch in the pub last night. That's British, right?
That was something.
I have British friends. They're going to be mad at me now.
Do they listen to this?
No, probably not. I do love the whenever I get a British person to make fun of America. I do feel very patriotic. It's just
what do British people make fun of in America? What could they possibly make fun of?
Do you really want to open up that can of worms?
Tell me one thing that they could make fun of.
A single thing, just one.
Yeah.
I honestly can't think of any. We really are the greatest country.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm sorry. Forgive me, master.
Wheelchair fencing. They got a whole list of wheelchair ones too. Oh, Western pleasure. It's a horse.
Excuse me?
It just says a horse show competition. That's not even a sport. That's just lining up horses and calling it Western pleasure.
What is... there's no way. That... How can one of the most homophobic cultures in our country have one of the gayest sounding sports?
I don't think it's gayer than what was the other one? Catchy throwy.
Catchy throwy is silly. That doesn't make it gay.
Yeah, I guess it depends on your definition of the context of the word.
Oh Lord. Well, I think
back in my day and age, gay used to mean a little silly.
You're right. My bad. That's me.
They keep twisting the words nowadays. Canopy piloting.
What?
A parachute skydiver performs aerial feats over a small body of water.
Okay, I'm here for that.
So have you seen those videos of people coming down on parachutes and they skim the water with their feet?
No.
Okay, well that's something that people do.
I've
There's
never
different moves that you can do. You go down and drag half your body through the water, or you just dip your toes, or you skim your knees on the top.
Oh.
And then you want to navigate buoys and stuff. Now this is pretty sick.
You just think it's sick because there's no sticks or balls or holes. But it is just getting from point A to point B.
No, it's not a speed thing. It's not about how fast you do it. Oh, yeah. It's about how much of your body you can skillfully submerge in the water.
So do you think sports should all be about style then?
Of course. They should all be a little gay. Stylish.
We need to be stylish and under the influence. That's what we've learned today.
Yes. Pond swooping. I'm going back to the pond swooping.
Thanks for listening.
Oh, you're trying to end it.
Episode. Okay. Hey, leave a comment or subscribe or tell a friend about it. Yeah, do all the things. Oh, reviews. Yeah, leave a review. That helps. Yeah. Anything to add?
Splash. There's me pond swooping.
I'm excited for your